Hello and welcome back to The Sports Scoop. I'm Dylan. Today we're going to be going over potential playoff scenarios for teams in the AFC. Without further ado, let's get into it. Current standings in the AFC. Is with the first seed, Kansas City Chiefs at 12-1, followed by the Pittsburgh Steelers at 11-2, Buffalo Bills at 10-3, Tennessee Titans at 9-4, as well as the Cleveland Browns. Indianapolis also 9-4, Miami sit 8-5, as well as Baltimore Ravens. Vegas are 7-7, New England are 6-7. We're only going to be covering Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Tennessee, Cleveland, Indianapolis, Miami, and Baltimore because those are the teams that we feel have places to go in this playoffs. First, we're going to be looking at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Their remaining 3 games are against Cincinnati away, home against Indianapolis, and then they will leave in the last game of the season to face Cleveland in Cleveland. In my opinion, Pittsburgh Steelers have been very inconsistent in the last few games, not even just because they lost the last 2, but they offensively have not been able to find a number 1 receiver, and James Conner has been lacking offensively ever since his injury. I think they're going to go into Cincinnati and win. I think they're going to get beaten by Indianapolis, and they're going to be beaten by Cleveland in the last game of the season, which will push them down to 12-4 at the end of the season. I think this will be a successful season for them, but it's what could have been if they had stayed healthy defensively as well. Moving on, we are going to go to the Buffalo Bills, who are currently the 3 seed, sitting at 10-3. Buffalo at Denver Saturday. I think they're going to win that game pretty comfortably, followed by a game at New England. This is a game that I think could determine whether or not Buffalo win this division. I think they're going to win. I think they're going to find a way. Josh Allen and the defense will find a way to get this game done. And then against Miami, a battle for the AFC East if that game went the other way. I think Miami will win this game anyway, but I don't think it'll be enough as Buffalo will clinch the AFC East. Moving on, we've got 4 seed Tennessee versus Detroit this weekend. I think they're going to destroy them on the ground. Derrick Henry will find a way, like he always does, and they're going to win that game. At Green Bay, I really like Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers against the secondary. I think Green Bay is going to find a way to win that game. And against Houston, garbage time for Houston. They always do it. They always ruin a team's year, and this is going to be the one. Houston are going to beat the Tennessee Titans in Week 17. To the 5 seed Cleveland. They play the 2 New York teams in MetLife Stadium, and then they go to Pittsburgh to end the year. They're going to win all 3, win out, go 12-4. I think they clinch the AFC North, surprisingly. Move on to Indianapolis versus Houston this weekend. I think they get the win. Versus Pittsburgh next weekend, I think they get the win. And versus Jacksonville in the last week of the season, they're going to take a loss that is going to ruin Jacksonville's draft stock and move Indianapolis to keep first in the division. Last but not least, we're looking at Miami and Las Vegas. Miami, I think they beat New England this weekend, lose to Vegas the next, and beat Buffalo in the last week, which moves them to 10-6, level with the Tennessee Titans. We're going to go to the last team on our list, Baltimore Ravens versus Jacksonville, win. Giants, win. Cincinnati, win. They're going to win out, go 11-5. What does this mean for the playoff race? We are looking at 1 seed Kansas City Chiefs going 14-2. I think they're going to lose to the Falcons. I didn't cover them in this video because I don't think that spot is up for grabs. 2 seed 12-4. We are looking at the Cleveland Browns. I think they've got the defensive pieces. Nick Chubb and Baker Mayfield has been playing exceptionally well recently. And add on to that the easy schedule. I think they're going to win all 3 games and move into the 2nd seed in the AFC. 3rd seed, we're going 11-5, Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills, I've always thought they've been overrated by the majority of fans in the NFL, Josh Allen in particular, but they've showed me how wrong I am at times, and I think this is a good reason to place them high in this list. And they're going to be the 3 seed. 4th seed is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. I like how this defense plays. The only reason I don't have them as the 3 is because Phillip Rivers is Phillip Rivers. 5 seed, unbeaten until week 11, week 12, Pittsburgh Steelers, choking at the end of the season, losing to Indy, and Cleveland moving down to be the 5 seed. At the 6, we've got Baltimore Ravens making a big playoff push. And I think that the way that the Baltimore Ravens have played when Lamar Jackson is back shows why they are still one of the better teams in the league. And it'll be interesting to see Baltimore going into the playoffs. And the 7 seed, we're looking at the tiebreaker between Miami and Tennessee, and the winner of that tiebreaker will be the Miami Dolphins, winning on divisional games. The Miami Dolphins will be the 7th seed and get to play Cleveland in the next round of the NFL playoffs. What does this mean for matchups? We're looking at Cleveland, Miami in the wild card round, as well as Baltimore versus Buffalo and Indianapolis versus Pittsburgh. These are all very good games, and I really would be excited to see this happen. If you like this video, like and subscribe to this channel. Maybe we'll put out an NFC playoff scenario video next week. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next video.